we've talked primarily about preparing school-age children for their return to the classroom. It's also important, however, for educators themselves to prepare for the school year. To help with that, St. Charles County health educator Brittany Camacho will let us know about educational programming available to help child care professionals protect our kids. We appreciate you joining us today, Brittany. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
I understand that you lead the Child Care Health Protection Program here in St. Charles County. Could you tell us a little bit about what that is and what it entails?
Sure. Our Child Care Health Consultant Program is a part of Healthy Child Care Missouri, which is a collaborative project between the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services and local public health agencies around Missouri to provide health consultation to child care centers. And it's funded in part by special grants through the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Child Care, and Maternal and Child Health Bureaus. The services that we provide are health consultation to group homes and care centers on health and safety concerns, training programs for child care providers themselves, as well as health promotion programs for preschool-age children. And all of these services are provided to child care centers, the children, and their families at no cost.
And why is it important for the healthcare providers to keep up with their education?
Training and professional development are essential components of child care licensing. So keeping up to date on health and safety concerns affecting the children in their center will ensure that they're providing quality care. Child care providers in the state of Missouri are required to have 12 contact hours of continuing education per calendar year. We at the Health Department provide clock hour workshops on a variety of topics, including things like pediatric first aid and CPR, how to care for children with special needs, to make them include them in the child care setting, as well as topics like juvenile diabetes, asthma, and nutrition and menu planning as well.
If somebody does have a toddler and they're looking for a daycare center, what are some tips that you would provide to help them pick the best one for their child?
Choosing a child care center is probably one of the most difficult but important decisions a family can ever make. And even though it may seem daunting, there are some ways that are some guidelines that parents can use and help narrowing down their choices. First off is licensing. You want to ask the director of the center what types of licenses or certifications or accreditations that they hold. And even though these licensing requirements can vary state to state, this basically ensures that a minimum standard of care is being met. The second one would be safety, and you want to make sure that the center is providing a safe place for your child to learn and play, and observe, do they cover electrical outlets, are their blinds hanging down, if you're caring for children under the age of 3, is it free of smaller toys that aren't developmentally appropriate for a child that age? And then there's the environment. Besides just providing a safe and clean environment, is the ratio of care providers to children adequate to meet your child's needs? Some children really thrive in large groups. Others are much more comfortable in a small group setting. Is there a lot of structured play versus unstructured time? Staff is another one. Do these staff have appropriate background checks to be working with children? And another consideration would be convenience. Is it close to your home or to your work? Are you going to have to be rushing home from work to get there in time? And if it's an in-home center, is there a backup plan if that provider should become ill or if emergencies should arise?
If a parent or a child care provider was looking for more information, where could they go?
For starters, if you are looking for a list of licensed daycare facilities in our area, you could visit the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services website at www.health.mo.gov and access the Show Me Child Care Provider search. If you're interested in getting more information about our Child Care Health Consultant Program and the services that we provide, or to schedule a clock hour workshop or a preschool health promotion, you can contact the St. Charles County Department of Community Health and Environment.
Thanks a lot, Brittany. There's a lot to consider when worried about our kids.